Hi, this is the Price Action Analyst. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is SXP. It was a request from a subscriber. I have looked at this before, I think. So there's not a lot of price history on this. This is all I have on Coinigi, regardless of how long the coin's been around. The orange lines are support and resistance, and you can see it's made one leg, two legs up. And then we've had a retrace, which you can draw a trend line across. And we've had a breakout from that trend line. The thing that I notice about that breakout is it's not very steep, so it doesn't have a lot of momentum, which is not a positive sign. Also, when it spiked out of here, it left a wick, which is good, and another one, and then sort of meandered up. But none of this is substantial buying relative to these selling bars. So on first glance, what I'm kind of thinking is that price needs to retest down here and then make another buying bar. So I could be wrong. That's not necessarily going to happen. This could be the low, but I would be hesitant to get in here. Also, this was quite a deep, it was a deep test of this support level, but it came in shallow of the support level. So it would have been better if I'd have seen that support level washed or tested. But on the hourly chart, these yellow lines are the last of the air on the hourly chart. And then you can see prices tested the air there. And so again, that's a bullish sign. So I just don't like the fact that price didn't wash support here and that this momentum's not very strong. Also, price is starting to make wicks on the top side here. So I would be tempted just to watch to see what happens to price action here. So if we drill down into the hourly bars, you can see that, this uptrend here has been, you can frame it up with parallel lines. And then price actually broke out of that on the downside and has tried to push lower and then come back inside and coming out again. So again, if price sort of pushes down here, then that's quite bearish in the context of this trend breakout. And you're probably going to at least see price come down and test this area here. So I would be inclined to wait here. I think you might be getting, if you buy here, you might be getting sucked into that short rally. So where would I buy in? The positive thing about this stock is that anywhere that it's left air on the upside, like here, that has been filled. Here, I don't see any lower air, so I guess looking at this, I don't have enough. I wouldn't get long here. I'm not kind of confident enough to get long. I would wait to see how price plays out. So if it comes down here, I would look for any substantial buying activity. And if that substantial buying activity makes air, I would try and hit the retrace long. If it doesn't show any substantial buying activity, then I would expect that it's going to come down and test this pivot here. And if it goes that far, it's probably going to wash the support level, in which case I would do the exact same exercise of waiting to see buying support. If that premise is wrong and it just pushes up from here, then it would need to be a strong push up. And then the retest of the air, I would look to get long. So a strong push up here would bring it back inside this trend, which would be a good thing. And if that push up made air, when it retests the bottom of the air, that's where I would get long. So right now I am just uncertain of the direction that thing's going to head. So I would just stand on the sidelines at the moment. When you see a strong push down like that and a slight rally up and then wicks, it really just looks too much like it's going to peel over here. And in fact, it's already broken out of this uptrend. You know, this is broken out here. It's left a wick up here on the daily. So that just looks too bearish for me to want to get in right now between, you know, 2.4 and 2.5. I just wouldn't buy it here. And even if it proves itself and it, you know, it looks, you know, I'm totally confident that, you know, it makes an entry trigger up here and I'm totally confident that it's going to make the second leg and push higher and I end up buying at 28, so be it. I'm just not, the risk of buying here is that. And I don't like the look of that. So I wouldn't get involved here. I want to see some, you know, want to see buying, and usually that'll happen. It'll at least come down here into this wick, and then, you know, this retest of this low will fail and it'll push up and it'll give you an indication that it's going to move up. But that really looks to, my expectation of that is to come and start testing these lows again. So I would just stand aside and wait to see where the buying support comes in. The subscriber in this particular case was looking for a buy between 24, which is about there, and 25. Why get involved when you're uncertain as to which way it's going to go? So that's my read on SXP. Sorry I couldn't be more I don't know, forthcoming with a direction, but that looks too bearish to me to get involved. So ideally a wash of this support level, and even on the hourly there was air here. You know, if it washed the support level, left a big wick there, that's perfect. You know, given the context of the wash of this low support and retest of the air, then it's free to, you know, I'm much more confident in the subsequent up leg of that. Here, this is to me is the sort of textbook of a sucker's rally. You know, it looks like it's getting long just, but if you pay attention to the wicks, it's not really, you know, always pay attention to the wicks. So I just wouldn't get involved here. So I hope that's helpful. Please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.